New Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson previously disclosed the creepy way he and his teen son hold each other accountable when it comes to salacious content available on the internet, if you will. Now, a clip of his statements were recently unearthed by ex-user Receipt Maven, and here's what we're talking about.
Covenant Eyes is the software that we've been using a long time in our household. So what it does real simply is it has an algorithm and software. It's way above my head how it works, but it scans, you obviously opt into it, but it scans all the activity on your phone or your devices, your laptop, tablet, what have you. We do all of it. And then it sends a report to your accountability partner. So my accountability partner right now is Jack, my son, right? And so he's 17. So he and I get a report of all the things that are on our phones or all of our devices once a week. If anything objectionable comes up, your accountability partner gets an immediate notice. I'm proud to tell you my son he's got a clean slate. It looks for keywords, search terms, and also images. And it will send your accountability partner a blurred picture of the image.
I'm really hoping that that company is a donor of his or something and he's just promoting them, but it doesn't actually implement this technology in the context of his household. I just think that it's a gross violation of privacy. You're talking about a 17-year-old son. He's not a child, and I don't know, it's kind of weird to get images of some of the salacious content that he might be watching or vice versa. Now I should note that he has 4 children. So the House Speaker said that said the following about all 4 of his children during a 2020 podcast appearance. One excellent solution to protect them from the harmful stuff online is the Covenant Eyes software, which emails a regular summary report of a user's internet activity to a chosen accountability partner. This is a great way for all of us parents to help guard the hearts of our teenagers. A dad can protect his son and model integrity for him by exchanging these reports. In our house, when you get a smartphone, it comes with this requirement and it has worked very well for us. Check it out. Now, Cenk, I might be unfair because I don't have kids, so I don't know what it's like to want to protect my children. You have children though. You're gonna have one of them or both of them install Covenant Eyes and spy on them like this?
Okay, so let's start with how creepy the title Covenant Eyes is.
So super creepy.
Ugh, who wants to be watched by Covenant Eyes?
Under his eye.
Okay, it's like already weird. And so, look, this has 2 problems. One is, no, I'm gonna be honest with you guys to answer Anna's question bluntly. I do not want to know what my 17-year-old son is going to be watching. He's not 17, he's 13. I don't want to know now, let alone when he's 17. At 17, I definitely don't want to know, okay? So, but I'm gonna parent him. I'm gonna talk to him about what's responsible, what's not, what's real, what's not, and how you should have real relationships in the real world. But I'm not gonna monitor his, teenage years for what did you look at next, huh? Ooh, send it to me. No. But the only thing that's worse than that is, so what if Mike Johnson, breaks down and watches something? It's gonna get sent to his son?
Why is that considered breaking? Yeah, no, but why is that considered breaking down? Look, I acknowledge that for some, porn can actually be detrimental, right? But I do think that, first of all, porn's been around forever and there are people who watch porn and they're perfectly fine. If there's some sort of agreement within your relationship where you're not watching porn, then okay, great. But implementing this kind of technology in order to hold each other accountable, aside from being creepy, there's serious privacy concerns as well. Because think about what this technology does. Think about what this app actually does, okay? Receipt Maven, who posted the video and unearthed it, says that a US congressman is allowing a third-party tech company to scan all of his electronic devices daily and then uploading reports to his son about what he's watching or not watching. I mean, who else is accessing that data? And Wired actually wrote about Covenant Eyes and other apps like it just last year. And what they found was extremely concerning. When Wired downloaded, decompiled, and tested Covenant Eyes, we found that the app was built to collect, monitor, and report all sorts of innocent behavior. The application exploited Android's accessibility permissions to monitor almost everything someone does on their phone. These apps either capture screenshots of everything actively being viewed on the device or detect the name of apps as they're being used and record every website visited in the device's browser. It's a lot of information that's being collected by this app. And you're just willy-nilly doing it because porn bad.
Yeah.
Porn dangerous. Like, have a conversation with your son about the potential dangers of porn. That's totally fine, but this kind of stuff and this kind of software, I'm not for it, I'm against it.
Yeah, it's nuts in so many different ways. Think about it, guys. Your personal health records, your bank statements, including your bank account numbers, that's gonna go to Covenant Eyes, and the Covenant Eyes are always watching, right? And it's gonna go to your son. Your son now knows your bank account and how much you, and this is, every part of this is nuts. And now they have, by the way, if they wanted to do blackmail, this is perfect. You're just handing it over to him. This is, I mean, given that he's the Speaker of the House, that means he's third in line for the presidency. It's a bit of a national security issue that he's using this creepy software. And besides which, you know what they should do with Mike Johnson right now? They should check his computer at his House office, right? Because I guarantee you he didn't put Covenant Eyes on his office computer.
Ugh.
And watching porn from your office computer in the House of Representatives is a bigger problem, right? You're telling me he didn't do that? Well, maybe, okay? But I bet if you went and checked there, you might find some interesting things that his son hasn't seen, okay? And you think that a 17-year-old boy isn't gonna cheat, that he's not gonna figure out a way to use his friend's computer or some other computer?
He'll find a way.
Of course he's gonna find a way.
He's got the burner already.
Yeah, or a burner phone. All this is total nonsense. And look, to each his own in terms of how they raise their kids, and and everybody's got a different point of view. But stop being creepy with your kids, okay? Parent them, show them the right things, and then give them a little bit of independence without checking in on their sex lives in this kind of maniacal way.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members, because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us, become a Young Turk.